Hello, and I'm Sean Gilligan, the founder of Web Anywhere, and joined with me today, I've got Arthur Howie, who's the Education Portfolio Manager, managing the School Jotter product. And we're going to talk about School Jotter Call, which is a new innovation that's come about during the coronavirus crisis and this lockdown. So Arthur, in simple words, could you describe what Jotter Call is and the key benefits?
Yeah, of course. So with Jotter Call, we've sort of looked at what schools really need in terms of communication, and we sort of found that just face-to-face video is much better than just sort of emails or texts or these kind of mediums. So with Jotter Call, the school basically they just choose who in the app they want to make available. So it might be, on a Monday afternoon, it might be the Year 1 teacher. On Tuesday, they might have the Year 2 teacher. They can sort of choose this quite easily. And then it just means that parents can get in touch nice and easily in the app. They can choose who they want to talk to, click the button, and then they're in there and they get that sort of FaceTime, face-to-face experience.
Okay, because obviously schools are shut down and therefore the switchboards are switched down. So at the moment, it's very difficult for parents to get in contact with their teachers. For teachers that don't like video, you can of course just do audio calls as well. But talk to me about GDPR security and the scalability of the solution as well.
Yeah, of course. So one of the things that we found is that teachers obviously don't want to hand out their phone numbers. They just don't do it personally, and also for the GDPR implications of sort of unnecessary data sharing. And a way to safeguard the teachers themselves. However, with this, the parents only they can see the teacher there, but they don't have the personal information of the teacher. So they know that Mr. Thompson or whoever is available between this time, but they don't see the phone number behind that, nothing else. So they just tap in the app. It connects them on the back end, so we know which phones are connected to which users, and we sort of make that bridge for them. In terms of the platform scalability, all of the School Jotter platform, it's built on Amazon Web Services, so that can scale as big as we need it. Some of the biggest applications in the world are hosted on there, so that's not a problem whatsoever.
Yeah. Now, there's going to be times when teachers are contactable and other times where they're busy planning and preparing lessons and doing schoolwork, so they don't want to get bombarded by phone calls. Can you explain how teacher availability is managed so that calls can be accepted, or indeed phone calls can be blocked or denied, in terms of how the teacher and the head teacher and the school bursar control that?
Yeah, so there's a couple of levels to it. So first and foremost, on the School Jotter platform, it's really easy to manage the contacts you want to make available. And for each one, you can say, right, this teacher is available these days of the week, so Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and their availability is from this time to this time. So it could be 9 through 3, it could be just want them available in the afternoon, in the morning, however they want to do it. So that's sort of the first level of it. The second level is that then the teacher has the control. So when it pops up on the phone, they can choose whether to answer that as a video call, answer it as an audio only call if they don't want to share the video for some reason. And also if they miss the call, they can choose then if they want to reply, they can just hit the button, it'll call them back or whatever, and they can choose to do that video or audio again.
Yeah. So in order for a school to enable this, of course, they've got to subscribe to School Jotter. And School Jotter is not just a website, it's a mobile app, and now offers this calling facility. If perhaps a school's got a website and doesn't have a mobile app, they could just go for the mobile app and not the website. But in order to do the phone calling functionality, they need to have School Jotter Mobile, the product, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're completely right. You don't need to have the website with us if you don't want to. But yeah, so you have the mobile app, and then this is one of the components that's sort of on top of that platform.
So I guess the final thing is just talking through the management information setup of how parents are enrolled into the system, and obviously parents have to be logged in, as do teachers, to be able to do the phone calling. So can you just talk us through that process?
Yeah, of course. So it's something that we handle as part of our onboarding process. We have partnered with Group Call. We use their platform, which is installed something like 80% of schools in the UK anyway. So there's a data processing agreement, so the schools can transparently see what we're going to access and why we need it. And then we can sync with the school's MIS within 24 hours. So as part of that, we can get all the details that we need for the app, so the parent accounts, the teacher accounts, and then we can get that, put it all together, and then quite easily give the school the usernames and the passwords for that, so that they can just give those to parents and get people onboarded. We've had schools that have signed up for our integration, and we've had it, between the sale closing through to getting it done with the school in 15 minutes. And then the sync process just picks up sometime within the next 24 hours to get that data across. It's really easy and quick.
And it's internet telephony, so providing someone's on Wi-Fi or 4G, they can make the phone calls. Obviously, it's cheaper on Wi-Fi because it's just part of your fixed broadband that you're paying at home. On 4G, I guess, data charges would apply, and that will differ from network to network. So if I'm a school and I want to get started with Jotter Call and get this enabled during this lockdown period, because I want to enable that empathy and that conversation between parents and teachers regarding a kid's education, how quickly can you get a school set up?
So if they're an existing customer that's with us, already got the mobile app, it's something that we can provision in a matter of minutes. Really, it's very straightforward to get that going. If you're a new customer, again, it's sort of depending on the MIS integration, so a day or two. It can be very quick.
Okay, that's really good. So thank you so much for talking to me today, Arthur. Some really good insights on School Jotter Call, which is a new internet-based telephony platform driven by schooljotter.com. It enables teachers and parents to do video and audio calling through mobile phones, and therefore enables that stronger relationship and that stronger conversation between parents and teachers. So thank you, Arthur.
Thank you, Sean.
It's been great. So thanks for listening, and bye for now.